Right, so the World Cup is officially here. Well, it starts in 2 days' time, June 11th, and England might actually win it this time. Now, I'm going to be slightly deluded because I'm an England fan and I'll always have that little bit in me which thinks it's coming home. But this year, there are real reasons to believe. When you look at the group, June 17th, we've got Croatia. It can be tricky, but we should be beating them. Ghana can be dangerous, but again, beatable. And then June 27th is Panama. All of these are games which we should be expected to win. Yes, it's England, but under this Thomas Tuchel manager, I do believe it'll be different this time. We should be top of this group. And if not, then yeah, we've got no chance of winning it. But there's no excuses not to be top of the group. Tuchel is different to Gareth Southgate. And that's no disrespect to Gareth Southgate. I love him as a manager and for what he's done for England. But Tuchel, when it comes to those final moments, those final games, he wants to attack. He wants to win those games. He doesn't fall under the pressure. And it feels like in the past, what's so frustrating about England is those games we were trying to not lose rather than go ahead and try take the game by the hands. He's won Champions League before with that Chelsea team, which, if we're looking at that starting sheet for Chelsea when they win it, they should not be winning it. When you look at where these players have gone into their careers, they should not have been winning it. But he managed the team and managed it so well, they won the Champions League quite convincingly. Yes, there were board calls. Foden, Palmer, Trent, all have been left out. And if this doesn't work for him, it's going to be pointed out. And England fans saying that he's a German and saying that he's left out some big names, they're going to be at his throat. It's a must-do-well tournament for Thomas Tuchel. I don't want to say he must win the World Cup, but he must prove the doubters wrong. But he's got a clear plan, and he's obviously sticking to it. He knows what he wants. We've obviously got some key players here. Kane, Saka and Rice, I think they're the three players. No matter what, they will be starting for England, unless it's a dead rubber game where they don't really need to be put through that. Kane, I think he scored 67 goals this season. An insane amount. That's Messi, Ronaldo numbers kind of thing. Like, insane amount of goals he scored. Jude Bellingham, to me, he's an important England player, but also he's an important leader. There are talks of him not even starting for England. We'll see whether that happens or not, but having Jude Bellingham on the bench isn't necessarily a bad thing, especially when we need that energy on the pitch in the second half. But if you look at the route, the seeding system means that we don't actually face France or Argentina until the semis or final. And potentially quarters against Spain, but that's only if England fail to do what they're meant to do and Spain fail to do what they're meant to do. So we could quite easily get to the quarterfinal. And our biggest test would be Morocco or Brazil. Both teams are kind of backers. Brazil have been poor these last few years, and Morocco, they've been probably their best they've ever been, but at the same time, England, we should be beating them. All of a sudden, we've got to a semi-final. All of a sudden, it's Portugal versus England in the semi-final. Argentina, England in the semi-final. Most likely one of those two teams. I can see us beating either of them. And then it gets to that same moment again, a World Cup final. I mean, imagine if we get to a World Cup final. But I can see it happening. And then it's against a France, against a Spain, most likely. Can we do what we failed to do in the last World Cup and beat France? Can we do what we failed to do the last time we played Spain and beat Spain? That's the difference between Gareth Southgate and Thomas Tuchel. Thomas Tuchel was brought in to do exactly one thing, and that is, when it gets to those games, win those games. Do you think we can win it? Genuinely, I think we can, but let me know what you think. The squad is good enough. I think the manager is good enough. I think, yes, the squad's probably not as good as Spain or maybe even France, maybe even Portugal, but I think the togetherness and under a Thomas Tuchel is probably the best manager in the international stage. I think we can do it. 60 years of hurt, but June 17th is where it starts. If you enjoy this video, if you agree with what I say, if you don't agree with what I say, if you like the video, drop me a like and don't forget to subscribe.